In this video, we will cover graphic presentations using Excel. Specifically, we will cover pie charts, bar graphs, frequency polygons, and scatter plots. We'll start with pie graphs. This data is from Chapter 3 of the textbook, question number 33. This frequency distribution contains the educational levels attained by the 39 office personnel of a small company. We're going to create a pie chart showing the frequency of educational level in this small company. The graphic tools of Excel can be found on the Insert tab. You can see there are a number of options for different kinds of charts. Here's the option for pie charts. If we click on the arrow, you can see that there are a number of different options, including two-dimensional, three-dimensional, and donut charts. Now, I'm going to select the list of educational levels and frequencies, and then select the Insert Pie Chart button and choose a two-dimensional pie. And that's about all there is to it. On the right hand side of the chart, there are a number of buttons that allow us to customize the chart. For example, we can add data labels which show the frequency for each segment of pie. We can remove or add the legend and move it to different parts of the chart, and we can add or remove the title. We can also choose various styles, including styles that will show us the percentages for each slice of pie. We can also use this same data to create a column chart or bar chart. If I click on the Insert Column Chart button, it gives me a number of options. I'll select the first, and you'll notice it retains the options that I had selected for the pie chart, and the buttons on the side indicate very similar options. I can also modify aspects of these charts within the chart itself. Frequency polygons are useful for frequency distributions. Frequency polygons are generally used for ordinal or interval level data. This example is also from Chapter 3 of the textbook and indicates scores on a religiosity scale from 46 adults, where higher scores indicate greater commitment to religious expression. If I highlight the score values and the frequency column and insert a scatter chart, I can select scatter with straight lines and markers. The x-axis is the score value, and the y-axis is the frequency for each value. If, instead of selecting the frequency column, I select the cumulative frequency column, I can create a cumulative frequency polygon. To do this, I click and drag to select one column, and then hold down the Control button and select the cumulative frequency column as well. Now, when I insert a scatter plot with straight lines and markers, I get a cumulative frequency polygon. I can go in and delete the title or edit the text to add a title. I can also, for example, add axis titles. Finally, scatter plots are also useful when we have two variables. We will not be covering this until much later in the semester, but scatter plots for two variables are constructed in the same way as scatter plots or frequency polygons are for frequency distributions. In this case, I will insert a scatter plot without any connecting lines. The x-axis is years on birth control, and the y-axis is time until pregnant in days after going off birth control. And each of these points represents one individual and their score or value on each of these two variables. Again, scatter plots will be particularly important later in the semester when we discuss regression, but all charts are created using the insert chart part of the toolbar.